Hello, my name's Chris McWhirt. This is an introductory video of a little bit about me as a debut sci-fi writer, but I have written some nonfiction sports book as well. Either that or my first book of a sci-fi trilogy entitled Intervention, Book One of the Adamic Chronicles, is available on Amazon.com. So, I just wanted to, the other book, which is a nonfiction, is entitled Glory Days. It came out in 2015, and it's a lot like the movie Sandlot, but it's my story from Gas City, Indiana. So I have some short stories that are out on Booksy and SOOP. This is one of my books right here. This is Intervention, that's available on Amazon. And maybe you'd like to know a little bit about me. You can probably see by looking in my background, I'm kind of a big sports guy. There are tickets for the White Sox 2005 World Series, Walter Payton, and a couple Lord of the Rings posters as well. But I started writing as early as third grade. My teachers said that my story about a junk car that could travel through time was pretty impressive, and I won some kind of an award for that. Well, I don't remember any details really about it, but she said maybe someday I'd be a writer. Well, I'm kind of more of a storyteller than a writer, but I have made it an attempt. I retired as an engineer a couple years back, and I wanted to pursue this because a lot of people said I was a good storyteller. So now here I am, trying to figure out marketing for my books, and you got to realize that I started big into the sci-fi supernatural realm at an early age, as early as third grade. I was getting Eric von Daniken's Chariot of the Gods, and um, in the library back in sixth through eighth grade, I read every book there was about Bigfoot and UFOs, getting magazines on UFOs back then too. And about that time, Star Trek, Lost in Space, Outer Limits, Twilight Zone were out, so that just helped fuel the fire. Later, Star Wars picked up, and Stargate Universe was one of my favorite shows as well. But I didn't go down the writing path. I went down the engineering path. So I got a Bachelor of Science EE from University of Tennessee. I also have a Master of Science in Management from Indiana Wesleyan. Like I said, I did retire 2 years ago to basically care for my dogs and help investigate this whole book writing tour. So anyway, I'm married. We live as empty nesters now, except for we're down to one dog. Unfortunately, earlier this year, we lost two of our border collies. And we have 9 grandkids. So we spend a lot of time with them and attending their activities and choir and sports and band and the like. So I play a lot of games with Lucy. I may put some videos of her. She's our Australian Shepherd that we have now. And she's pretty good at catching frisbees and what's called chuckets. So anyway, I watch a lot of sports. I watch college baseball, basketball, and football, as well as some pro sports involving the Chicago White Sox and, unfortunately, the bears. So I have a web page, but it's having some trouble right now. But I have Facebook author pages you can check out. You can check out my books on Amazon. You can read some of my short stories on the two sites I mentioned earlier, Booksy and SOOP. I am going to be at an author event at Barnes & Noble November 23rd. That's in Fort Wayne around 2 o'clock. So if you search for my website and it talks about, gives you an error, you can do the advanced and it will still take you there. It doesn't offer that you put in any kind of information. So the error is irrelevant. And I'm trying to get over that right now since my original domain needed to be renewed and the SSL certificate as well. So we'll see what happens on that, but it's not looking good at the moment. So subscribe and watch for my next submission.